Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the PivotBoss pre-market video for Monday, January 4th, 2021. I am Frank Ochoa, aka PivotBoss. Happy New Year's, everyone. I hope you had a fantastic holiday season. We are now back in the saddle here, looking forward to the new month of trading, the new year, and the new quarter ahead. And speaking of which, here's a look at the daily time frame of the ES. One thing you'll notice here is that we were shooting for this line to end the year, that 37.81 half. We nearly got there. Again, a couple of rotations here for buy the dips, one big shakeout before it finally quietly rallied into the end of the year there. Almost got those highs here today. 73.25 is the high, so within 8 handles of getting that level. That is the 50% expansion of this key range, right? From here to here, there's the key range. It breaks to the upside. Here's 50%. The 100% target is still likely ahead at some point down the road. That one is 39.76, so we still have more upside as long as price continues to hold 35.87. That's the top of the key range, so we could theoretically see a dip as low as that and still be a good buying opportunity for a push into 39.76. Now that's kind of a medium-term idea. Right now, what you do see is how price closed the year on the highs. So there's the high of the year. There's the previous year's close. These right here are quarterly pivots here, and you can see that's the last quarter's low right there. When you have the high and close so close to each other at one extreme here, and you have a high range period of time there, that could tell you that there could be a pullback at some point that could take you into the pivot range below. The midpoint of that pivot range is here. That is at about 34.89s, and that's basically a target that could be hit sometime in the next quarter. Now again, based off of this trending price action, any pullback could still be a buying opportunity down the way. But again, this is going to be something to watch. If price can't stay above 37.50 here, 37.25 or even 3700 here, that could be an early indication of what could be a pullback some point down the road here into this wide quarterly pivot range. So just something to consider there from a longer term perspective. All right, let's take a look here at the NQ. You'll see right here the NQ remains very, very bullish. This one reached the 12.917 target, which is the 25% extension here from the key range. We were looking for a move into 13.369s. That's still the target up ahead. You can see the trend is still very, very bullish. The bullish Pima trigger zone still intact. Again, any pullback into the higher value relationship for the monthly pivot range still offers an opportunity to buy and push this thing higher. So from a swing perspective, say we pull back here to 12.573, that could be a buying opportunity into 13.369s. So something like this, where you pull back into the bottom of the pivot range, the top of the quarterly, and you rally into this target and the R25 for the month. That could be a very, very good buying opportunity early this month. Now, if there's a failure to hold this line here, that could open up a broader pullback into this line down here. So that, again, is just shy of 12K. If you look at this, again, that's the quarterly pivots there. So from a quarterly pivot standpoint, previous year, previous quarter's high and close, previous quarter midpoint, previous quarter low, right there. So again, if you start to fail at the monthly pivot range here, that could open up a broader pullback into the broader quarterly pivot range below. Again, given the overall trend, even a pullback could still be a buying opportunity for a continuation higher. Right now, the top of the key range is still very, very important right here. That's 12.465. Any pullback, even into that zone, could still be a great buying opportunity, and that's the likely path of this market unless a failure here occurs, which would open up a broader pullback. All right, let's take a look now at crude oil. Right now, we see crude oil is again testing the previous year's high, closed the year on highs basically there. This is the yearly high right there, and then you also have the previous quarter, right? So previous quarter high, close, and low. Previous quarter midpoint is here at around 41.50. So right now, this market again looks very similar to the ES and the NQ in that it had a very bullish quarter from the low all the way to the end of the year. And now a wide quarterly pivot range here could suggest a little bit of a pullback, maybe some sideways with an upward bias. So again, very bullish market overall. Now the one thing to keep in mind is this rejection that is potentially developing here. 49 right now is a big retest. We've seen a rejection at the 49.80 that took it all the way back to 48. So it's been a really big rejection. It has now bounced into 49s. I would watch 49 closely there, because if this thing can't start getting higher here, this could be a higher high failure, perhaps a bearish divergence that could easily lead to a pullback early this month. Again, anything in the 46 could still be a buying opportunity for a continuation higher. A failure to hold 46s could open up a broader pullback down the road. All right, let's take a look now lastly at gold futures. Gold seeing a tremendous rally here to begin the year. A huge move higher, already higher by 2.64%. The range today is already 160% of average range. So a big day already. Again, this market has seen a pattern of not being able to sustain an up move here. Every time it gets a big pop, it pulls back, pop, pull back, etc. But this has been different. We marked that difference here when it was able to hold 1825s, a strong rejection off the 1770s, which we mentioned could have a 100 handle rally. The next pullback held, it was able to negotiate and hold the 1860s, and we've been higher ever since. We talked about the 1874.20 key level here, which is the key range low. Again, successfully holding that level and now marching toward that 1960 to 1980 target zone. Right now trading 1945. So very, very bullish right now for this one. And the expectation would be for more strength ahead. Again, toward 1960 to 1980. Really, this market needs to get above that zone, though. If not, this could be another opportunity for bears to defend and reject. So right now we're looking for a push into this blue line as high as this yellow line, and if there's a rejection there, there could be another selling opportunity, as this market has not really been able to find acceptance above the 1980 level. So right now looking to see how this plays out, but overall holding above 1920 would suggest more upside. A failure to hold 1920 would open up a broader pullback on a swing basis. All right, that is it for now. We'll see how this plays out heading into the rest of the session. One quick announcement here. I will be hosting a monthly market outlook likely tomorrow. I'll give you more firm details on that coming up. All right, everyone, have a fantastic rest of the day, and I will see you in the trading room. Take care.